gonna be a cute alternative makeup tutorial. So yeah, this is my first makeup tutorial on this channel. I'm really trying to, like, I don't know, post more often on YouTube. So yeah, anyway. So first of all, what I use right here is this fucking kimchi makeup, which sounds like you're just putting food on your face, but not. It's this is kind of slightly darker than my shade, but it is my shade, but it looks slightly darker than my shade, but it's my shade, trust me. But yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna use that, but before I even get into any of that, I always use skincare first because makeup can really damage your skin, so you really need that skincare. Okay, so luckily I washed my hands already before I started making this video. So anyway, I just kind of put this where I have acne. You just kind of dab it on there. I don't know this acne, I don't know what that is, but yeah, I just kind of... And I also tend to put sunscreen before putting on makeup because it kind of makes it like really, really stick. So yeah. But I usually do that when I'm going out, but I mean, I am going out later. Not going out, but like just going to my mom's house and the gym. I need to practice driving to get my sunscreen. I need to practice driving to get my driver's license, like, because like I'm 21 and I still don't have my license. And I just really cannot keep rescheduling anymore. But like a few days ago, for the first time, I actually went on, like, well, not for the first time in a while, because I was busy and then I was too afraid to drive again. I drove like on the street and yeah, with the traffic lights, and it always gives me a borderline panic attack. I don't really know how I do it, but oh, I guess I just do it somehow. Yeah, I'm gonna keep practicing driving and stuff. And yeah, this is a Korean skincare thing, by the way. I got it at a mall, and one of my less nearby but nearby malls, they have this store that just has a bunch of like Asian like makeup and skincare stuff, and I fucking love it. I haven't really been putting on makeup whole often lately, but I thought this was a good excuse to put makeup on. So yeah, I mainly just use this, but sometimes I use concealer, but anyway. And I'm gonna use these two for the blending. Okay, I do not know how to do this. I do not do makeup tutorials often. I did a makeup tutorial for TikTok before, but that's kind of different. Let's just do a little bit of... I'm considering buying more pale foundation next time. But this already does look pretty pale. Trust me, it does. Okay. And we're also gonna add a little bit of concealer. See, I'm like self-taught in makeup, so if I'm doing something wrong, I don't really know, like. Okay, so, hold on. I just look like, I don't even know it right now. Yeah, anyway, we just kind of smear this, like, and trust me, it's a work in progress. I did not mean to put that much on my eye though, to be fair. Anyway, it was really like a work in progress. Okay, so I got on my foundation on my face, and now the blush and highlighter. So yeah, here is the blush. I think it's like Asian makeup, and then I think this is also Asian makeup. But yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna, ooh, I'm not used to doing this like on the sideways camera. I did a makeup tutorial for TikTok before, but all right, let's just make sure I get this right. So I just kind of like, first here, and also on my eyes. You'll see why, but yeah. Just kind of add this highlighter all over the place. Even over here too, you just kind of add it all over the place. And this is why we have our little brush right here. So we just kind of, blend it. You sort of do that. It's gotta really just blend it in there. So next up, we add the blush. So you really just kind of like, just dap a bit on my nose. I'm gonna look like a clown for a second, so don't mind me, just being a clown for a second. Oh, okay, that was a lot, but anyway. All right, I know I look ridiculous right now. I look like a fucking clown. It's fine, because I'm gonna turn clown to cute alternative. That's how, like, because I'm not gonna lie, like, I know my makeup is kind of like softer alternative, so I feel like it would be wrong to just call this like alternative makeup. So soft, should I call it soft alternative? I don't fucking know. So this is another brush that is pretty good for like blending and stuff. I got these from Peru, by the way, because like my family's from Peru, and I think it was like the last time, or the time before the last time I went, I got these. Let's just kind of blend. For this one, I'm gonna use this brush right here. Okay, we don't want to blend too much because then the red's gonna disappear. Okay, so you just kind of like, so the thing is you want to blend, but you also don't want to blend too much because then it'll like go away and stuff. Sorry, I keep feeling like my hair is messy. Anyway, you just gotta kind of like, there we go, see? You just lightly. And I probably have to redo my nose again because I fucking blended it too much. All right, anyway, let's redo the nose. Now, as you can see, this side is really blended, really cute. Okay, and then this side, I look like a clown. I know I do makeup a lot, but I honestly, and I'm not trying to sound like a fucking pick-me girl when I say this, but I feel like I'm really not good at makeup. Like, I struggle. Just putting it on is like, I struggle. I keep making mistakes. I keep having to erase shit. So, yeah, like, and I'm not trying to sound like a pick-me girl when I say this, but I probably do. Anyway, just to blend it better, I kind of just add a little bit of little makeup drops here. Makeup drops, foundation drops. Okay, just kind of blends it better. Just so, oh fuck. I kind of do also like use my fingers too. Damn, this, I'm really red and rosy right now, like. Okay, anyway. Yeah, you kind of have to like correct a bunch of stuff. Hold on. There we go. There we go. So, yeah, you just kind of gotta like blend a lot. And you just kind of gotta, there we go. And there's the blush. So, I'm just gonna make sure everything's well blended. Just See, this thing, you gotta like correct a bunch of shit a lot of times when you do makeup. Okay. Okay, I think now let's move on to the next step. So I was thinking of doing the eyes or the lips next. I'm gonna do the lips. Okay, so I already have chapstick on my lips. I might also use this. It's supposed to be a sleeping lip mask, but I'm not gonna lie, I've used it in the day a lot too. Oops. I'm just kind of gotta get her lips all glassy and stuff. I kind of just use these two, but see, this really sticks on your lips. And like, but I don't want mine too red today, cause you know what? I'm gonna use this for my next tutorial, but since I'm not gonna have my lips like too red, I'm just kind of gonna use these two, and yeah, they're both Asian lipsticks. I know this one is Korean. This one, I don't know if it's Korean or Chinese. Don't kill me. Don't cancel me. Okay. So this one is pretty glittery. Let's add this. Also, shout out to my necklace. I got it from a TikTok shop. Willowa necklace, lesbian necklace. Why do we always say Willowa? Like, we never just say lesbian. I don't know, Willowa, lesbian necklace. I like it. Okay, it shows kind of better here depending on where I stand. Here, not really, over there, really. Okay, so the next step is the hardest, most annoying step of them all, the eyes. So, what we're gonna use is, I always get Sephora eyeliner. I'm very specific about my eyeliner. And then I use, my cousin got me this for Christmas. I don't even know what fucking brand this is. And then an eyelash curler that I got from Sephora. So that's what we're gonna use. And I suck at doing my eyes on camera. So like, yeah. Damn, I thought it would take me an hour to put this all on, but I've become surprisingly fast. But before I even do my eyes, what I do sometimes, which I haven't done in a while, but I would do all the time with my makeup, is like, just kind of put some foundation on my eyes, like some pink foundation. And yeah, and then kind of just like, only thing is, if I fuck up on my eyeliner, I have to erase the foundation, not foundation, what do I call foundation? That, I'm gonna say, I have to put eyeshadow. Oh my god, I'm like fucking retarded. But anyway, I have to do like so I'm gonna put some eyeshadow on here, like a little bit of pink eyeshadow, and then it's gonna just kind of make my eyes pop more. And then I'll add the eyeliner, mascara, and eyelash curler. Anyway, when I say add the eyelash curler, you don't have to add it, but anyway, you curl it, you don't, okay, anyway, let me just, so since I'm only adding like a little bit on, I'm gonna use this, I have like 3 different eyeshadow palettes. I'm gonna use this eyeshadow palette that I got from Peru. This is really cool, and it's travel size. Oh my god, like look. I'm gonna use probably like, I'm thinking which one to use, there's so many colors. Probably this one, this pink, cause it turns out lighter than it looks right here. Or I'm thinking of using this one. Okay. It's very like, we're adding very little. I say very little and it's gonna end up a lot, but I'm also gonna do like a Halloween makeup look as well, and there's gonna be way more eyeshadow in that video, but for your my standard makeup, I just kind of add like a little, I don't know, I kind of learned that less is more sometimes. So yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna do the eyes, the part that I hate doing the most. I usually put on mascara before curling my eyeliners, before curling why can I not talk today? I usually put on mascara before curling my eyelashes, but I mean, like, I'm just gonna do it the way it's supposed to be done, and then I kind of just keep adding, curl it again, add it again. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, see, this doesn't really do shit before I even put the mascara on. This is why I always put it on. Oh my god, I forgot one more step before we move on. I forgot. See, I have like 20 steps to this makeup tutorial. Okay, so we're gonna use some white. We're gonna first add a little bit here. Not much though, I kind of just blend that up. And then on the corners of my eyes, I add it. Okay. All right, now let's actually do the eyes. This turned out better than I expected. Wow, my lashes. Looks like I have extensions on. Anyway, let's add the eyeliner. Okay, so I don't ever do my eyeliner on camera, but we're gonna try. Okay, I don't know if I can do it on camera though, but I also usually look at a reference photo of myself to do it because eyeliner, liquid liner especially, is really hard to do. I have to do this off camera, I'm sorry. Hey guys, so this is the final look of the cute alternative makeup tutorial. I just put my eyeliner on and it takes forever to put it on both eyes evenly. Sometimes I struggle with it, sometimes it comes easier. And this was one of the days where it took fucking forever to put it on evenly. Despite eyeliner being one of my favorite parts of putting on my makeup, and that being because the end result, not because the process. The process is just very annoying as fuck. But anyway, yeah, so this is my cute alternative makeup tutorial. This is the final look. Here's a close-up for you guys. I'm gonna have another makeup tutorial for Halloween that I'm gonna drop, so stay tuned for that. I'm not used to making outros, but if you guys like this video, subscribe, like, comment. Bye!